The admission fee at an amusement park is $2.75 for children, $5.20 for adults. On a certain day, 364 people entered the park, and the admission fees collected was $1,491. How many children and how many adults were admitted? Okay, so it's a money problem, or it's also called a value problem. And so we're gonna call C the number of children and A the number of adults that enter. It's easier than using X and Y because we know what they are. It's more meaningful for us. So the first equation, the way you do it is you're going to have two equations. The first equation has no money in it. It's only people. No money, just people. So let's just add up the total people. How many total people? 364 people. So number of children plus number of adults is 364. That's just total people, right? 364 people entered the park, so the number of children plus number of adults must be 364. The second equation, we have money. We bring in the money. So if each child, though the money collected for each child was $275, then this would be 275 times C. C is the number of children, right? Number of children. Plus, and each adult was 520. So 520 times A, and that equals the total amount of money, $14.91. It's the total amount of money collected. So now we're going to solve this equation. So we have two equations with two letters. And so we're going to solve this equation. How can we do it? Well, there's a couple of ways. You could do the substitution method or the elimination method, whatever you prefer. I found that sometimes people like to get C alone. So, or to plug in the substitution, plug one equation into the other. So if I just jump this A to the other side, then this becomes C equals, a little bigger, 364 minus A, right? I really just subtracted A from both sides. So C is 364 minus A, and then you can grab that and plug that in for C in the other equation. So you can just get one letter alone in one equation and plug it into the other. And so what does that give us? That gives us 2.75 times C, which is 364 minus A, plus 5.20 A is 1491. So now we're going to distribute. Use our calculator there. I don't know what 275 times 364 is. Um, 1,001 minus 275A plus 520A is 1491. And now these guys are like terms, so I'm going to combine them. 520 minus 275, they're both A terms. I'm getting plus 245A. Trying to solve for A here. So what do I do next? I'm going to subtract the 1,001 from both sides. And so I get 245A equals, that's going to be 490, isn't it? So then, now I can just divide both sides. Divide both sides by 245 cancels, and so A equals whatever 490 divided by 245 is. I'm getting 200. A nice clean 200. So 200 adults must have attended. So 200 adults, we've got A. And so now what are we going to do? We're going to take that over. We're going to plug in A is 200. Or we could just subtract, couldn't we? We could just say, look, there's, what was it? 364 total people. So let's just do that. 364 total people came to the park that day. So just take 364 minus 200 and you get 164 children. So it must be 164 children came to the park that day. So we got it. We got the number of adults, we got the number of children, and we finished the problem. There we go.